G'day and welcome to chapter 33 of my RX323 resto videos. It's hardly a restoration, it's more of a modification of a beautiful 78 323 rear wheel drive car. Anyhow, welcome to 2021. I hope you had a happy new year, hope you had a nice Christmas. I'm glad last year is behind us with all that virus stuff. Right? So I've been in lockdown, I've been trying to get parts, couldn't get parts. I was stuck at home, couldn't do much. But yeah, it ended up being an alright year. So on to this year. So I've finally started making a few more videos, hopefully, if all the time permits. So in this video, I fix up the exhaust manifold. You might remember in the last episode, it didn't clear. So a stupid mistake by myself. But anyhow, now it finally clears the drag link, the steering box, the engine, the chassis rail, and also put a new aerial in the car. I get a new welder too, so I hope you enjoy it. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, the postman's been around again. I'll show you what this is. It's a new aerial. So this is the old aerial on the car. As you can see, it's all mangy and broken. And I know the aerial works well because the sound with the new radio works really well. So if I just change out this bit, this just unscrews there. So that's the actual aerial mount there, which is still in good nick. Get rid of this top mount as well, like that. And this is the new aerial. If I just, I don't need the whole lot, so if I just unscrew this, like that. There we have it. A new aerial. As you may or may not remember, I've had a bit of trouble with my MIG. So it stopped working, the feeder stopped working. So just before the beginning of the second lockdown here in Melbourne, Australia, I went and dropped it back off to get fixed. That was August. That was 3 months ago. I just got a call the other day saying that it's stuffed. So the board was stuffed, which was then causing the feeder to not work. So I have to get a new MIG. Very disappointed. It's a SIG Weld MIG. It's only just under 3 years old. I've only gone through probably one reel of wire. So I've had to go get a new MIG. So this is what I've got. So this is the new MIG that I got. It's a Viper Muni MIG. The other MIG was a 134, this one's a 182, so it's a bit more powerful. So I worried that maybe because I had the MIG on full all the time when I was doing the exhaust, so hopefully more powerful one. So it's a Uni MIG, it's a MIG and stick. I might be using the stick. So let's open it up and see what's inside. So we've got regulator, that's a stick line, welding stick, don't need that, earth cable, the MIG torch, and the actual unit. Alright, let's see if we can get to work now. Alright, I'm already liking some of the features on this new MIG. Everything's detachable, all the cords. This usually lives up on my bench all the time, but then I've got cords and that hanging around everywhere. So this is the welder, it just goes in and screws in like that. Nice and easy. And the earth just goes in there and it's locked in like that. So easy, no mess. and I can just live there on my bench like that. Alright, I've just given the new welder a test run and I'm very, very happy with it. I've started on one of the other pipes, welding that back together in that as well. And this is one of the ones that I've already started on and welded it back together. Yeah, the welder works unbelievably well. I was very surprised how good it is. So this is the front rotor, so I've joined up the two pipes there and just welded it all together. So there's a couple of joins, one here, another one here, and that all goes on the flange plate. And we'll sit like that. And the other one will go up that end, which I'm working on now. So now it's time to keep going with this end. I've just finished now welding up the manifold. So as you can see there, this is the flange plate and the four pipes there. So I've got 2 into 1 on the front rotor, 2 into 1 on the bottom rotor, and then 2 into 1 for the two pipes. That goes out into 2.5 inch. Alright, I've gone and bought some gasket paper like this. You see there, it's got material in the middle and these two metal bits, and it's compressed, and it's all this joins it all together. So I've got that. I've got my RX8 flange gaskets just to trace around for the outside bits. I've also got the rotor housing ones to do the inner ones as well. So I've traced it out. It looks a bit like that, straight off the flange plate actually. And then I just cut it out with a pair of tin snips. Like that. So that's my gasket from the flange to the motor. Alright, so that's the manifold pretty much done. That's the gasket there. I've just got to go tidy up all these welds in here. They're pretty shit. You can see in there's a bit of daylight coming through here. I've just got to fix it a little bit down here where that joint is. I actually made up a little plate to go in here to seal up this so it's all nice and tight and doesn't leak. I just got to weld in just in that little bit there just to fill in that hole. And then I can get onto the rest of the pipes under the car. So one of the things, it's going to go down and then into a muffler. After this section here, I've also got to put my bung for my O2 sensor, which is going in this area here. I just got to, when I get it all in there, I'll make sure I've got some clearances. I'll also put a flange plate just here so it's easily unbolts from here. And there, so the next step is to just tidy up this and then get under the car and do the mufflers and the rest of the pipes. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So the next video, I spend a lot of time under the car doing the rest of the exhaust system from the manifold back. Putting in the mufflers and hanging it and putting in the oxygen sensor as well and getting it up and running. So I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye now.